I'm Alvar Hanso. If you're watching this film, you already know and have worked with Gerald and Karen de Groot, founders and masterminds of the Dharma Initiative. By now, you also know there are many research calls for our joint venture. What you may not know is why we have assembled the Dharma Initiative, why we have assembled the brightest minds in the world and given them unlimited funds and access. As with all you have already been told, you are bound by your honor and commitment to keep what you are about to hear a secret. In a few weeks, after your induction counseling and survival training, you and your colleagues will be shipped to a top secret facility. The precise location of the facility is known only to myself, the de Groots, and a few high-ranking members of my organization. Why all the security? All the secrecy? The answer is simple. Your research is intended to do nothing less than save the world as we know it. In 1962, only 3 years ago, the world came to the brink of nuclear war. The United States and the Soviet Union almost fulfilled the promise of mutual assured destruction, a promise they continue to foster through a destructive Cold War. After the Cuban Missile Crisis, both nations decided to find a solution. The result was the Valenzetti equation, commissioned under the highest secrecy through the UN Security Council. The equation is the brainchild of the Italian mathematician Enzo Valenzetti. It predicts the exact number of years and months before humanity extinguishes itself, whether through nuclear fire, chemical and biological warfare, conventional warfare, pandemic, overpopulation. His results are chilling, and attention must be paid. Valenzetti gave numerical values to the core environmental and human factors in his equation. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42. Only by manipulating the environment, by finding scientific solutions to all of our problems, will we be able to change those core factors and give humanity a chance to survive. Although the equation has been buried by those who commissioned it, panic. It has always been my belief that we ignore warnings at our own peril, and thus the Dharma Initiative was born. Dharma is an acronym for Department of Heuristics and Research on Material Applications. It also stands for the one true way. And through your research, you will help humanity. We have constructed several stations on the island. Underground laboratories with the facilities you'll need to do your research with the optimal expediency. All of the support you'll need, including regular medicine and food drops, will be made in perpetuity. A radio transmitter has also been erected on the island, broadcasting in a frequency and encryption known only to us. The transmitter will only broadcast the core numerical values of the Valenzetti equation. When, through your research, you manage to change the numerical value of any one of these factors, when you have created through science that we will know that the one true way has been found. That is the work to which you have committed yourself. Change the core values of the Valenzetti equation, and you will change the course of destiny. The fate of the human race is in your hands. Thank you, and namaste.
Since the dawn of time, man has been curious, imagining all that is possible. The Hanso Foundation, reaching out to a better tomorrow. Discover the experience for yourself. Call 1-877-HANS-ORG.
Series finale of season finale, right? And that's, so God forbid the series finale. Great episode. A lot of the questions that we've been wanting to know answered. We even found out why the plane crashed. Turns out the plane crashed because they wanted to make a TV show about a bunch of people who survived a plane crash.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that something?
That is something.
In a minute, we're going to talk to Hugh McIntyre from the Hanso Foundation. Serious Lost fans know that this is a big scoop for us. So stay tuned for that. I honestly am sad because I'm going to miss Lost. I mean, it's bad enough when they have reruns, but now it's going to be a whole summer. Luckily, though, for fans like me who already can't wait for next season, there's a new way to get your fix. They've got a Lost video game, and we got an advanced copy of it today. It's great. One of the guys at the office played it all day today. Look at this. It's so much fun.
Yes. Yeah, take that, numbers. Hours
and hours of just... The truth is, I think back at our old Atari Pong was not much more fun than that, really. The Hanso Foundation remains a mystery. No one knows what it is. No one knows why they're running commercials on ABC. Are they running the island there? To answer those questions, we got contact with the Hanso Foundation spokesman. He's the communications director. His name is Hugh McIntyre, and he's coming to us live now from Copenhagen and Hanso Foundation headquarters. Hello there, Mr. McIntyre. Thank you for taking time to do this.
It's my pleasure. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Kimmel.
Did you get a chance to see the big finale tonight?
I assume you're talking about Lost.
No, I was actually talking about American Idol. Yeah, of course, Lost. Do you watch Lost?
You know, actually, I've seen it, I think, once, and I found it extremely confusing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's interesting then, because why is it that you're running commercials during Lost?
Well, the writers and producers of Lost have decided to attach themselves to our foundation, and actually it was our best way that we felt to communicate with those people who have seemed to have this belief that we have something to do with Lost, to let them know that's not true.
You have nothing to do with the program itself?
No, we are a non-governmental organization. We've been established for 40-plus years. We have projects all over the world. You know, it's very flattering that the Lost writers and producers have decided to attach themselves to us and use us as part of their mythology, but it's not true.
What does the Hanso Foundation do? What is your role?
Well, we have 6 major projects around the world. The center of that is the WWPDP, which is the Worldwide Wellness Prevention and Development Project. It is a non-governmental project, just like many that is involved in projects in third world countries, working with both governmental organizations and also private entities.
What about the Dharma Initiative? This is something that we hear about on Lost, and what is your involvement with the Dharma Initiative?
Well, the Dharma Initiative was canceled in 1987. We cut off its funding, and we ended that project. Yes.
So you're not involved in it?
No. Well, it was a real project, but for some reason, as I said before, the writers of Lost have decided to attach themselves and create us as part of the mythology. It's just not true. The way they're coloring the project?
What was the project? What was the Dharma Initiative?
Well, frankly, because of proprietary interest with the technology, I can't talk about that specifically.
What is Dharma? Is that a person's name? Is it like Dharma and Greg Dharma?
I believe that was Jenna Elfman.
Yes. How do you guys make money at the Hanso Foundation?
Well, we're very fortunate because unlike other NGOs who have to go through funding processes at least once or twice a year, we are the benefactor of a very wealthy man.
Alvar Hanso.
Yes.
Hanso.
Yes.
And where is he? He's not been seen for a few years, true?
Well, he is an extremely busy man, has a lot of interests around the world. He has many homes. He travels the world continually.
Have you met him? Have you met Alvar?
Well, of course.
You have? All right. And you also have an orangutan that is named Jupe, that is 105 years old?
Yes.
This is from your website.
Yes.
And
he's part of our life extension project.
And what exactly is your life extension project?
Well, the life extension project has to do with developing technologies and medicines that can extend human life.
Is there any truth to the reports you've seen? There's a website, savejupe.com, that the orangutan is being abused.
Well, if you go to that actual website, you see that that's not Jupe. Those are actually comedic videos. I don't know who created them. It seems to me that person has created that website to sell Save Jupe t-shirts. And it has nothing to do with us.
Your company, does this have anything to do with why you've built the hatches all over the island?
I assume you're talking about the island in Lost?
Yes, I am talking about the island in Lost.
I don't know why they've done that. We don't. That's a creation of fiction. That show is a creation of fiction.
Yes, you look nothing like actually the photograph that on the website that has your name attached to it.
That's true.
Why is that?
Well, that photograph that was on there was actually the photograph of my predecessor. And since I've come on to work with the foundation, one of my duties is to upgrade the website. And that's just been completed in the last month or so, and in doing so, my webmaster put up that photograph of the previous person who had my job.
There's a woman named Persephone who has been hacking your website.
Yes, she has.
And has been putting things on the website, unusual things. Who is this person and why is she doing
Well,
this?
I don't know who she is and I don't know why she's doing it. I can just tell you this, that fortunately she's more mischievous than damaging, although her acts are criminal.
Why do you say they're criminal?
Well, you go in and you peruse people's personal things and put up things on a website that's not true about people. She's defamed my colleagues. She's defamed myself. She said things about my family, that all of which are untrue.
There's a video of you having some sort of, looks like a relationship with a woman who is not your wife.
Well, if you look closely, that's not me.
That is not you.
No, it is not me.
Well, the video
and it's easy to lob hot shots from the darkness at somebody instead of standing in front of them and making your accusations. I mean, clearly this person, whether it be a woman or a 10-year-old or what, is a criminal.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. McIntyre. I appreciate
pleasure.
your coming on. I know there's been a lot of secrecy with the Hanso Foundation.
Well, no. We don't engage in secrecy. We're here to be as clear and as transparent as possible.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Hugh McIntyre from the Hanso Foundation.
Thank you.